Good evening, friends. Thank you for joining us on 13 Plus. I'm Mary Coleman. Happy Friday to all of you. Hope you're excited for the weekend. Let's jump right into our stories for this evening. Well, millions of elderly residents are scammed every year, with the thieves often targeting a senior's Social Security and Medicare benefits. Consumer investigator Rachel DePompa talks with a social media expert about ways you can keep your loved ones safe online in today's Watching Your Wallet.
There are all sorts of scams going around targeting seniors. For many of us, that could mean our grandparents or even our parents. Social media expert Marcy Thornhill tells us it's because as we age, we become an easy target. We're often more emotional and quick to respond to things that are threatening. Thornhill says if your parents or grandparents are slowing down and need more assistance long after retirement, it may be time to talk to them about going over their bank accounts together, talking about power of attorney and getting a good grasp on all of their assets. Thornhill admits these are very hard conversations.
It's hard for them to receive the information because now they feel like I'm older, I'm vulnerable, I'm frail, I don't like it, it's uncomfortable, I got it. And really they don't. So now we have to frame the conversation so that it's not belittling. That it doesn't make them feel less than, but they still feel empowered to manage while we're still managing on the back end.
This is about getting the legal paperwork in order, making sure all of the right names are on bank accounts, even having all the passwords to accounts and social media accounts, and helping them make sure these accounts are safe, having two-factor authentication turned on, and each having a different password. Thornhill says your parents or grandparents may even be resistant at first, and it will take several conversations over several months.
Hey mom, I'm doing this because I want to make sure that your money is safe, that no one takes advantage of your benefits, and that you're getting everything you deserve. You've worked for 40, 50 years. You've earned this. Let me help you to be successful. And they're more likely to listen because now it's in help and it's not in hindrance.
You'll want to look at their credit card statements. Make sure there are no strange charges and go over their credit reports. Make sure no extra accounts have been opened in their name. With this Watching Your Wallet, I'm Rachel DePompa.
And in our next story for this evening, the new free application for federal student aid, or FAFSA, of last year was touted to be shorter, simpler, and a better way to get more students eligible for those financial aid dollars. It came with a few problems, and that might not change very much this year. Don G joins us to help high school seniors and their parents who are making plans for those college dreams and finding a way to make ends meet for those ambitions.
Applications generally open October 1st for the largest source of aid available for students. Students have not been able to apply on October 1st for FAFSA since the Simplification Act to make the amount of aid your student is eligible for more transparent and predictable. Sometimes things just don't go as planned.
All students should be working on finding an affordable path to college for themselves to avoid taking on debt.
Jennifer Finetti, Director of Outreach and Advocacy for Scholarship Al, a personalized scholarship matching service and management tool, is pleading with students to get started with their college application and funding right now.
Apply for scholarships and jobs, not loans. Seniors have to start getting ready for college immediately.
According to a recent survey by Scholarship Al, 88% of senior respondents they talked to had plans to go to college. However, when asked, do you have enough money, only 5% reported they had secured the funds. 95%, an overwhelming majority, indicated they did not have the money.
So you do need to submit your FAFSA, right, to qualify for federal financial aid.
Your FAFSA application is your key to open the door to college grants, work-study funds, federal student loans, as well as certain state-based aid and some scholarships. there is a FAFSA warning once again.
For students who are fearful about some of the challenges that were experienced last year, it may be happening again. As you might recall, last year it didn't open till the end of December, and this year they're saying it will not open until December again.
Federal officials have promised a fully functional form on or before the start of December, but that puts students behind as they reach out for the largest source of aid available.
But you do want to make sure you get it in, regardless of what's going on technically with that application.
Seniors have more homework than what the teacher has assigned.
Depending on where you want to go to school, if you're a high school senior, you should already be working on your college applications.
Among the students answering Scholarship Owl's recent Paying for College survey for 2024-2025, they were not waiting for free money. The vast majority were willing to work and save for their college degree. Finetti believes that's a good place to start.
You also want to apply for scholarships. You want to start saving money. If you don't have a job, you should get an after-school job and start saving money that way. A dream school is not a school that is really elite and hard to get into. A dream school is one you can afford.
Finetti stresses there are a number of steps that students can take to ease the financial burden of a higher education.
One way to avoid taking on a significant amount of debt is by starting at community college. Your first 2 years of college can be really low cost.
The amount you save during those 2 years may also give you the chance to earn some money toward your college expenses.
If you do need to take on student debt, focus on taking on federal student loans only and not private student loans.
Now go ahead and apply as soon as you can. But if you miss your college or state deadline, it is still worth the effort of filling out the FAFSA and submitting it. Some states and schools may still have funds to provide to late applicants, but the amount you receive is likely to be lower than it would have been if you applied before the final deadline. There may also be other financial assistance available. The advice, simply put, fill out the FAFSA, helping you make ends meet. I'm Dawn G.
Well, friends, we will leave you with a live look of the Tucson metro area, that beautiful evening glow. We hope you have a great weekend, a safe one, and we hope you'll join us for 13 News Live at 10. We will have more of your news and weather. And it is also Friday, which means it's time for overtime, so you can have the latest in high school sports around Tucson. Again, have a great evening, and we'll talk to you soon.